I wonder if Bianca knows you're playing party planner and you should be getting ready for the big inspection.
Barry, open up.
You have it pretty good here, Barry. Flexible hours, a short commute. And let's face it, you get to live in a building that you could never afford to live in.
Well, that's why I plan on keeping the job.
I think it's a really good cause.
All right, there we go.
We only get one, Barry. One a year to celebrate.
IW, Mr. Birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
What is going on, Eric? It's so good to see you again.
You too, pal.
What's up, Tommy?
Hey.
Well, you know, Mr. Birthday, what a fun film. It really was. And it's great to see, because I've been seeing a lot of horror films lately. I've just been seeing a lot of like heavy films, and it's just so good to have something fun, you know. But first, let's start with you, Tommy. How are you at birthday parties? You know, I hated the attention growing up. So this movie kind of also made me uncomfortable because I was one of those kids that my parents always wanted to throw a party for me, or my friends love to do surprise parties. And I get embarrassed by them.
You know, I had a summer birthday. I'm born in July. So for me, it was always a fun kind of cookout, barbecue, get the whole family over. But I will say this, I was always a little jealous of the kids who had birthdays during the school year, because it was nice to see, like, you know, all the kids, you bring the cupcakes in, everybody has a grand old time. Your teachers may be a little easier on you that day. So I missed out on that because of the summer birthday. So I always was a little envious of the kids who, you know, they get treated like a star that day in school. But I like birthdays, man. I think it's a great day that, you know, no matter who you are, you have a birthday. So it's a fun, special day that everybody should look. I don't think we should go crazy and people make a birthday week out of it and all this nonsense, but everyone should recognize another year on the planet.
I disagree. But I just want to forget my birthday as I get older, you know. And, you know, Eric, how were you at birthday parties growing up?
I always loved birthdays. They were very important to me. It was my day. And I also have a birthday in the spring, in April. So I became the age for the next year. So I became the next year's age before school was out. So I was the older guy at the end of the school year. So I always liked that.
Birthday, I'm a Virgo. So my birthday when I was a kid always almost fell on Labor Day. So I was in school and I didn't know anybody, you know. Sometimes you start a new grade. So I don't know. Maybe
ripped off.
Yeah.
You got robbed.
And Tom, do you have a memorable birthday? Do you have one that just stands out more than any other?
Oh, you know, I think they were all kind of special for different reasons. But, you know, being a kid and opening up like a cool G.I. Joe toy or some Ninja Turtles toys or something like that. I mean, come on. Those are my birthday memories.
Yeah, we're all at the age where we had cool toys growing up, huh?
Great toys back then.
Yeah. And what about you, Eric? Did you have a memorable birthday that sticks out?
Well, you know, he just put a big, strong memory in my brain. I loved my G.I. Joes. And I had a small squadron of them and all the stuff to go with them.
Nice.
And I would go out in the backyard and dig trenches, put water in it, have fires, have to bury the debris so my dad didn't know I was playing with matches. It was very complicated. And but I would go to war with my G.I. Joes. And when I got stuff on my birthday for them, it was heaven, dude. It was like you know, getting stuff from my, you know, car when I was 16. It was the same thing when you're 5, 6, 7, 8. Your G.I. Joe stuff is very important. Very important.
I agree, totally. Tell me, why don't you set up Mr. Birthday for us?
Well, Mr. Birthday tells the story of a struggling single father who just got a new position at a very high-end condo where, you know, there's very high-end stuff going on there. And it's probably a little bit above his pay grade, so to speak, but he's hustling to work as a maintenance person, and he is struggling to kind of make it all happen with his little daughter who just had a birthday. And the movie kind of starts with nobody shows up to her birthday party. So now this dad must kind of struggle through his job, making his daughter happy in a new setting, and then he stumbles across Mr. J, who is this kind of a magical character who basically is the Father Time of birthdays, who's got a secret organization that people can call if their child is having a tough birthday. If nobody shows up, if they're having a bad experience, you call this guy up and he's kind of like a fixer. So our main character ends up working for this fixer to help kids have a better birthday. And of course, Eric's character is there to be a bit of a foil because, well, he doesn't really like this, our main character, getting away with all of this fun and games. And there's a female character in there too that might have a little something to do with the mix. It's a very lighthearted story that kind of just paints the picture of this secret organization that's there to make birthdays better.
Yeah, you're there to wreck everyone's birthday. There, Eric playing Rick.
It's a very healing film.
Yes.
And we need less pain in the world right now. This is a very timely movie because of what's going on in the world right now.
And is it Fred Sullivan who plays Mr. Birthday? Is that who that is? I'm telling you, Tommy, if Dr. Demento had a brother, that's the whole movie. I kept thinking.
That is.
I know. I just thought he was fantastic. I grew up listening to him, and he just had the charisma. He had the energy, and it's just I don't understand why he hasn't done more over his career.
Well, the fun thing about Fred Sullivan too, talented actor, great to work with, really embodied this character. And actually, the puppets that Mr. J plays with in this movie, Fred Sullivan actually made all those puppets by hand at home.
No kidding.
To get into character. Yeah, he created all the puppets. So needless to say, Fred was very dedicated to this role, and it shows when you watch the movie. I mean, he really shines in this film.
I'm 11 years old, 1979, and I'm sitting there on my Emerson stereo in my room trying to get the LA station to hear Dr. Demento, on a Sunday night. And just what great memories, and just the whole history of that. So he just adds this electricity to this movie, just fantastic. And also, what about working with Jason London, Eric? He's one of my favorites too.
Well, Jason, I love Anna Marie too.
Right.
Her in stock. I also work with Jason's brother, who's a big fan of one of my stepkids, Keaton Simons. Do you know his music?
No, I don't.
You got to Google Keaton Simons.
I will now.
he just came off tour with Eric Clapton, and he just took off with Brett Young. They're on tour together now. So he's like in the big time. He's having fun, doing his thing. But Jason's the coolest, man. We love Jason.